What is up, geometry students? Mr. Master coming at you. Assignment 1-4. Isosceles triangles. What's so special about an isosceles triangle? Two of the side lengths are going to be the same. You can denote them as tick marks. That means the opposite angles are also going to be the same measurement. Cool. Equilateral triangles, all three sides are the same. So isosceles is three angles. Two of the angles are 75 degrees. What's the measurement of the third? Well, we also remember that all three angles of a triangle add up to equal 180. So I have x plus 75 plus 75 has to equal 180. This is just like one step at a time. That means the missing angle plus 150 has to equal 180. My missing angle must be 30. Did you have to use algebra to get this answer? No. You could have just done 75 plus 75 is 150. Oh, okay, I'm 30 away. Cool. An isosceles triangle has three angles. If one of the angles is 30 degrees, what are the two possible measurements for the third? I think I mean like second and third, second or third. And what we're trying to get you to think about is if you have an isosceles triangle and you know one angle is 30, well, maybe that's one of the two angles that are equal to each other. So that means the other angle is the other angle is 30 degrees, which means those two angles add up to equal 60, which means the other third angle could be 120 degrees. So again, like if the 30-degree angle represented the two equal angles. However, there is a second option. What would be the second option? Well, maybe the 30-degree angle is the angle that is not the same as the other two. Well, that means that the other two angles have to be half of what? How can we figure this out? Well, again, we can have this situation of like x plus x equal plus 30 equals 180, or 2x equals 150, and x has to equal 75. Turns out, there you go. That's the other situation. It's just like from problem one, that my other angles could be both 75. I'm just writing out the equation. 2x plus 30 is 180. 2x is equal to 150. X equals 75. All right, so one possibility, you have another 30-degree angle on 120. The other possibility is that you have two 75s and a 30. An equilateral triangle has three angles. Is it possible for one of the angles to have the measurement of 40 degrees? Answer is no. All angles of an equilateral triangle are equal. So if every angle has to be equal, then x plus x plus x has to equal 180. 3x has to equal 180. X has to equal 60. No, all the angles of an equilateral triangle have to equal 60. Create an isosceles right triangle. That, my friends, is an isosceles triangle with a right angle. So just make sure you understand what a right angle is. A right angle means it's 90 degrees. Is it possible for there to be two right angles in the triangle? Yeah, no, of course not, because if you have two right angles, then that's 180 degrees right there, which means you can't have a third angle of 0. Maybe like theoretically you could, but no, can't have three angles, or you can't have an angle of 0 or negative. For an isosceles right triangle, what must be the measurement of the three angles? Well, we know that one has to be 90, and since the other two have to be the same, well, then it means 2x plus 90 equals 180. 2x equals 90. That means x has to equal 45. So the measurements must be 45, 45, and 90. An isosceles triangle has two angles that are 20 more than twice the other. What are the angles of the triangle? Okay, so this is good. We got an isosceles triangle. It's got one angle, and then the other two angles are 20 more than twice another. So I have angles of x, 2x plus 20, and 2x plus 20. And they add up to equal 180. So 5x has to equal 140. So it's going to be 20. 28. 28. Just double check. Wow, that's a big calculator. 140 divided by 5 is 28. Okay, so one angle is 28. The other angles are 28 times 2, which is 56, plus 20, which is 76. So 76, 76, and 28. A right isosceles triangle has a non-right angle that is 20 more than twice the number. Ooh, great. So since it's a right isosceles triangle, both of those angles have to equal 45 degrees, right? We can use that fact instead of setting up an equation. We just remember a right isosceles triangle is going to be a 45, 45, 90. So 20 more than twice a number has to equal 45. So that means twice the number has to equal 25. The number has to equal 12.5. In an isosceles triangle, one angle is 20 more than 2 times another angle. More than one triangle fits this description. What are the angle measurements of these possibilities? So this is the idea of if you have one angle, it could represent like one of the two angles that are the same, or could represent the third angle that is not the same as the other two. Does that make sense? So we could say that one angle is x, the other angles are 20 more than 2x. I feel like we already did this problem. So I have 2x plus 20 twice, and an x. I have 5x plus 40, which has to equal 180. I have 5x equals 140, and this is where we get x equals 28. So kind of similar to that 28, 76, 76. But the other situation is that the angle there is going to be like the third angle that is different from these two angles that are the same. And now we have 2, 3, 4x plus 20 equals 180. 4x equals 160, x equals 40. So this is 40, 40, 100. Cool. So we have the 76, 76, 28 triangle. We have the 40, 40, 100 triangle that fits the description of one angle 20 more than 2 times another angle. Cool. An equilateral triangle has angles that are 56 more than 6 times the number. What is the number? So I'm going to use x as a number. I know that every angle in an equilateral triangle has to be 60 degrees. So 6 times the number plus 56 has to equal 60. Well, 6 times the number has to equal 4. The number has to be 2/3. A couple diagrams referring to isosceles triangles, just to note that the opposite angles equal each other compared to, opposite angles of the equal opposite lengths. The opposite angles to the equal opposite lengths are equal to each other. So I see this obtuse angle is 130 degrees, which means this angle has to be 50 degrees in my triangle. This is opposite an equal side, which means the other triangle has to be 50 degrees. The other angle that we're looking for is 50, which means this angle up here has to be 80 degrees. And if we see 3 tick marks, all of these angles have to equal 60 degrees. This has to be 120. If I kept going, I would know that this is 120. This is 120. This angle would be 60, and this angle would be 60 as well. Yeah, they'd be opposite. So yeah, it works out. Okay. A isosceles triangle has 2 equal angles equal to 10 more than a number. Its other angle is equal to 3 times the number. What are the measurements of the angles? Okay, so here we go. We got 2 equal angles that are 10 more than a number. So x plus 10, where the number is x. The other angle is 3 times x. Well, I got all of these angles added up equal 180 degrees. 3, 4, 5 x's plus 20 equals 180. 5x equals 160. I can get that 332. So my angle measurements are going to be 42, 42, and 42 times 3, which is 106. It's 84. Ooh, that's not right. 96. My bad. My bad. Mental math, not my strongest. Not disappoint myself. Isosceles triangle ABC has 3 angles. Angle ABC. Angle ABC. Now, notice I didn't say A, B, or C. It's like making sure we remember A, B, C would refer to this. 40 more than 3 times BCA. So 40 more than 3 times BCA. I'm going to say BCA is X. Angle CAB is equal to ABC. Okay, so CAB is also 40 more than 3 times X. So that means segments AC and BC are equal to each other. Cool. The angles add up to equal 180. 7x plus 80 equals 180. 7x equals 100. X equals 100 sevenths. So 100 sevenths times 3. It's not a nice number. So 100 sevenths times 3 is 300 sevenths plus 40. 40 is how many sevenths? 280 sevenths. I should have known that. So this is 580 sevenths here, here, and 100 sevenths here. Let's see, that's 580 plus 580 is 1,160 plus 100 is 1,260. I don't know if this is good. Yeah, did that not work? Did I make a mistake here? 6, 7x. 45 more. I mean, it wouldn't matter. I should have gotten the answer, but I messed up. Erase, erase, erase. 45 more than 3 times the angle, not 40 more. Even still, I should have gotten the right answer. I made a mistake somewhere. It happens. It shows that teachers, we make mistakes too. Probably more than some of you. Angle ABC is 45 more than 3 times the angle BCA. BCA must be X. CAB is equal to ABC. So this is 45 more than 3x. 3, 6, 7 x's. This is 7 x's. Plus 90 equals 180. So 7x equals 90. So x is still not a nice number. It's 97ths. So let's do the math. 45 plus 3 times I need decimals. I'm not even using decimals. I hate this guy. Let me figure this out. 97 times 3 is 277ths plus 45 in terms of sevenths. This is not nice. 28, 29, 30, 31, 315 sevenths. So this is 585 sevenths. So apparently this angle is 97ths and these two angles are 585 sevenths. Let's see if that works out. 585 sevenths times 2 plus equals. Yep, works. I don't think I pressed equals the last time. All right, that's homework. Got to practice. Peace.